Hi friends, welcome back to Slanted Scrolls. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're new here, hi. I make videos about the stationery and the pens that I use as well as some of the books that I've read. And today we're talking about the card size 20th anniversary traveler's notebook. And I've made a separate like unboxing video when I received this, but I think I've been using it for almost a week now. I think maybe 5 days. But yeah, I guess first things first. Um, let's talk about why I got uh, this traveler's notebook and how I set it up and use it in my daily life, as well as maybe let's try some other setup configurations for this little notebook. Okay, so why did I buy this traveler's notebook? So I'm just flipping over my bullet journal here, and if you watch some of my bullet journal setup videos, I actually have like what you call an impulsive purchase check, where I add I add the things that I really want to buy, like I'm hyper fixating on. And as you can see, where are those entries? But I think it was back in February, where here it says passport, TN wallet components, because I had this like idea to buy a passport traveler's notebook and make it a wallet. Currently, before that, I have this. This one is my very first tea, and it's a Camel Standard. And currently, it just has my reading journal. But if I switch the inserts around depending on where I'm going, but this one is what I use mostly when I go out, when I travel. So if I'm traveling, I have my travel journal here. Yeah, this one is my first TN, and I was hyper fixating on making a passport size or buying a passport size TN for making it a wallet. So I think in my cart there was like the leather card inserts and yeah, a lot of other stuff that I wanted, but I didn't push through with that. I wasn't sure as well why I did not. Maybe it just didn't feel like the right time, and maybe because my hyperfixation or like impulsive purchase tracker was working. But anyway, when this was announced, I got really interested in getting this, and I didn't realize how brutal the TN pre-orders or how fast they go. So for the first store, I think that went live for the pre-order here in the Philippines. It was Scribe, and I set my alarm for to remind me of that 10 a.m. pre-order time. But when I was checking out, it got sold out. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll just go get a passport next time. So I really thought that I've realized how quick these things go, like these limited edition drops go, because I've never even like went for the limited edition TNs before, like the Love and Trip. So yeah, this one was the first that I was interested in. So yeah, I thought that I have lost my chance for good, but then there was another store that had a pre-order, and I learned my lesson already. So I already made an account, make sure that I had my like address there, so the checkout would be quicker. And then I set my alarm for a few minutes before 10 a.m. and when it went live, yeah, I was able to get one and it got delivered after 2 days. First, let's go over what the box contains. So this is what the box looks like, and I got it in brown. And also, since I've been, I got it in brown, and I'll link my unboxing video. I think, yeah, it's like all the other unboxing videos out there, but this is what it looks like. You have, of course, you have the cover itself, and in here, what I'm using, I just have the cotton, what do you call this? The cotton zipper case. So I'm just using the cotton zipper case inside, but you have, it came with 5 inserts, so 2 of them are MD paper cream. So this one, it's the brown ones, and then for these are the MD paper white. And when you open the package, one of the inserts, the MD paper white inserts, were actually inside the journal. So yeah, these are the inserts. They're a bit smaller than A7. So you have here, this one is an MD paper A7. I haven't opened it yet. I'm planning to use this as a swatch book. So yeah, it's a bit thinner than an A7. And then, so this one is a 90 by 54 millimeter swatch card, and this is what it looks like. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of swatches, that's why I have these. But yeah, so aside from the inserts, we also have this, like, this is where the leather cover came in. So you have this, and then the craft paper folder. So it has, like, you can insert cards here and here, and then this, and some extra bands, yeah, and then the cotton cover, and then an extra elastic, and then also another extra elastic here. You can also use this if you need to. So actually, the orange looks nice with the brown. And also, of course, the cotton zipper case, which has like 2 slots here. And then I see some people also inserting some pens in this part, but I don't really have slim pens that will fit. So an ordinary Muji will not fit, but if you have like slimmer pens, maybe they can fit here. And then it has a zipper part here, though I just have some cash there. But yeah, so this one is the wallet that it has replaced for me. This one, I just got this from Shopee, and it used to have like a ring here where I can clip on my keys, but as you can see, it's already gone. And what I do is I have my commuting cards here, as well as my access card for my place, and then I just keep in some cards here. So, and currently this, I just have my, here in this first pocket, I have my GCash card. So yeah, when I ride the MRT, so I just have it here so it would be easier to tap. And then I also have a beep card for backup, or for the BGC bus, and the card here at the back, I won't show it, but it's my access card. And in this zip case, I just have a Muji card. I don't even use this. I don't know why it's still here. And the time zone card. So, like, we usually go to time zone for like their photo booths. So I like going to their photo booths. And yeah, I think this still has a lot of credits inside that. Yeah, and also some cash in case of emergencies. This is like 100 pesos. But yeah, that's how I've been using it. This just got delivered. And it took a while, actually. But I got some PVC card inserts. So, yeah. This one is a bit gray. And so, only 2 slots. And then, this one has 4. Yeah, 4 slots. So, and what I plan to do, let's just have it here. So, I put it inside this elastic, and so that my most access cards would go in here. So when I ride the MRT, I just have to open it and then tap instead of getting the card and then tapping. So yeah. Oh, it's inside. So like, yeah. Or another option would be to I can have my other, or honestly it would be better if it's outside. Okay. And I can have my other cards here, like my access card and then my beep card. Yeah, something like that. But I think I don't really need this kind of setup. Maybe it would work better if I just have this one, but it's outside. So as you can see, I also like flip the cotton cover so it flips outside because I wanted easier access. But because I already have, so it's supposed to be like this. It folds in like this, but I folded it in like this. So I can have the card insert like here inside. Let's see if that would work. Yeah, probably wouldn't. So let's just have it here outside, and then I want the flaps to be outside. And then I'll put this back in. Maybe I'll have to switch around some cards, but my most important cards would be my Gcash card because I primarily use this for the MRT now. I no longer use my beep card, so I won't have to reload things. Yep. So there's that, and then my access card. So they shouldn't be on the same like space because like if you tap your wallet and they're like in back to back, for example, it like there's an issue with the card readers. Yeah, and maybe I'll just have the beep card inside. I rarely use this actually because it's only just for backup when I'm riding the BGC bus or the LRT. But yeah, okay. this is what it would look like. So I'll probably just tap it like this. I'm not sure if it would work if I tap just the card in the scanner like this. Maybe I'll try it. But yeah, also in some of my earlier photos, I actually have a penguin charm. I had a penguin charm here. And it looked really nice, but yeah, so it was like this actually. Yeah, as you can see, it's nice, but it the this one, I think, the what do you call this the clip made like a huge gash here, and I didn't want to have that, so I just removed the clip, the charm for now. And I already had to condition this like 3 days in because of that gash. It looked ugly, but yeah, um maybe I can do this. I'm not sure though. I have this heart charm from Surrender, in which is a ceramic shop in Hanoi. I think I can link the short though when I made that. But yeah, this one is the twin. It's a balloon from the same shop, and it seems like, I'm not sure, because this my TN usually just stays in my bag, like in a big bag, but this one goes in my EDC bag, and it's there with a lot of other things like alcohol and like my headphones. So that's why it's probably like in contact with a lot more things. That's why the charm has more like, anyway, I'll try this for a few days, and if it doesn't do much damage, maybe it can stay. But yeah, this one is a green heart. There, yeah. So yeah, maybe this is safer. But anyway, yeah, this is I'm excited to try this one. Now, for example, if you want this setup, but you also want two inserts, for example, you can just slide this inside here, and it would look like that. Yeah, still fits snugly. Yeah, and then I'm not sure what, like, maybe we can try two inserts. So okay, I'll remove the cards first. So I think if you use all the original things, like for the craft folder, I'm not sure where people would want the craft folder, but since it's paper, maybe you just want it inside. So you can slide it in like that, and then have the notebook like this. I haven't really watched a lot of setup videos for this and how people use theirs, but yeah, maybe like this. Or if you want something that you could get out, if you want the insert to be able to, yeah, you can just insert it here in the flaps and then close it like that if you want to be able to take it out quickly. Same goes, so you can actually put two inserts here, I guess. I think, let's try. Yeah, I'll try the other. Maybe for like quick memos. Oh yeah, it won't fit if you have on each side of the craft folder, so it won't fit. So only one if you're gonna insert that there. Another way would be to, if you want two notebooks and insert it here, maybe you can use, yeah, this one. So, can use the connecting band here. And then add the other notebook on this side. So yeah. So once you have this, you can either insert it here in the middle, something like that. So you can already notice a bit of overhang. Just like, yeah. Or you can get, since it may be a bit difficult to get it out, you can just slide one in. Yeah, so if you want to write something and take it out, just, yeah, you can do that. What else? You can, if you don't want the insert, and just have it like a normal traveler's notebook. So, or like you just want the writing, yeah. So this one is less chunk. If you want to add 3 inserts, you can, this is how I usually add 3 inserts. I'm carrying 3 inserts in my standard. So I have the connecting band in the middle and then just insert another one. I don't really use this back elastic because, yeah, it's, I don't like using it. Because this one, like the height, so it would have to stretch a bit to accommodate. That's why I don't like using it much. But yeah, this is what it would look like with 3 inserts. If you want 4, for example, what you can do is like use the back elastic. Yeah, I also have the bookmark tucked away here because I won't be using a bookmark in a wallet. But maybe we can try. I think it, yeah, it's a bit of a tight fit actually. Let's try pulling this out first and see if it would work. But yeah, it's a bit of a tight fit to insert because, as you can see, the elastic is a bit shorter here because it like goes through here. So you'd have to stretch a bit to accommodate. But what you can do, since you have 2 elastics, I'm not really creative when it comes to like because I think at most I only carry 3 inserts. Like when I'm traveling, I have my travel journal and then a reading journal and then maybe like a sticker release notebook. So I don't have the need to be creative with how I add in inserts. But yeah, this and yeah, if you want 4, but it would like, there's a bit of overhang already when you do that, and then you can insert the 5th. Yeah, that's how it would look like with, like you can push this in probably, but that's this is what it would look with 5. And but yeah, I won't be using it like that. So Let's what else? I'm not very like creative with all the other configurations. I just wanted to try those out. But yeah. And since this is paper, so I won't be using it since I it's a wallet. And yeah, I'm not sure what else I could. That's actually the only need for the traveler's notebook for me. Yeah, I like the brown so far, and as you can see, I already have some scratches and whatnot in mine, but compared to so this is what it looks like compared to the camel standard. Yeah, it's so small. Yeah, and when you have the camel horizontally, I think it's still taller than the card size. It's still a bit taller. And I like this one because it's small. This is what it looks like beside my XT Ink X4. Yeah, sorry it's so cluttered, but yeah. This is what it looks like with my XT Ink X4. Unfortunately for me, it's a bit like the X4 is a little bit taller than the card size. Like, for example, when you have it flush here, there's a bit of this. And it would be too bulky because with me for e-readers, I like to store my e-readers with a front cover to protect the most important part of the e-reader, which is the screen. So I don't want to put it like you can technically put a ring, a magnetic ring here, but honestly, then it would fade. It would like the screen would also like just facing this knot, and yeah, I don't want to put unnecessary like force on this. Maybe if you get the X3, it would fit in better. But I don't have the X3, and I don't feel the need to get one for an EDC. And this is also beside my iPhone 13. iPhone, yeah, sorry. iPhone 13 mini. So you can see this is the size comparison. But yeah, I like the small gadgets. Yeah. So this is my final configuration. So I have this. I ordered this online, and a lot of the stuff online actually were like 20 slots. They have 10 to 20 slots, and it was harder to look for like 2 or 4 slots. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But if you have a lot more cards than I do, yeah, those would work great. So I will just insert this card first here, and then I have the zip wallet, and I still like to have it facing outward so that in case I want my beep card. So just also insert it here, and yeah, that's basically it. That's how I'm using this. And I have my charm, but I have to learn how to make it face forward. Yeah, no, it's facing backwards, so maybe this. Anyway, yeah, this is the charm. And that's it. That's my card size wallet. And yeah, sorry for the mess in the background, but yeah, it's so small. And it's so cute, and I love it so much. And I've already been using this, and well, yeah, it works like a wallet. For these inserts, you can find them online probably, but what I would have wanted are inserts like this, but they open at the top instead of the sides. Honestly, I think that's more convenient, like this one. So I like it when my cards are here at the top, and it's easier to just take them out instead of sideways. I'm not sure, but also like it feels more secure if it's from the top right compared to the sides. But yeah, anyway, I have this one. These two are like the configurations that like 2 slots and 4 slots. So I wanted smaller or like less slots because I don't really have a lot of things or cards to display or put in this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you have like any questions or suggestions, or like if you have the card size as a wallet, let me know what's your setup like, or if you have the passport as a wallet, I'd be interested to also know what your setup is like. But yeah, this is my TN family, and they're nice. Oh yeah, of course, let's not leave out my, this one is the handmade TN. So yeah, this is what my TN family looks like. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.